Hi guys, and welcome to Watch It Wednesday, Finish It Friday, episode 52. So this is where we left off on Wednesday. We have our base card. Mine is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. It can also be 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4 if you want. I have a layer, one down, of Heather Highland. I have a 5 1/4 length by, remember we said whatever width you want. My width is 2 3/4 on this. And then we have 5 strips. One that is 3/4 of an inch by 2. There are 3/4 by 2 1/2. And 2, there are 3/4 by 1 1/2. Did I say that right? 3, 2 1/2, 1 1/2. Okay. And then a scrap if you want to, optional for a sentiment. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little tiny flower from Petal Park just to do a little background on my strips. So I'm going to go ahead, let me grab out a little block. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my fresh freesia. Sorry, my cord. My phone was almost dead when I went to record, so had to plug it in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp this off once. But since I don't want to make my paper messy, I'm just going to stamp off in here. So let's go here, off once. So we just want to do a little bit of a light background on all of these. Turning it just a little bit. Again, we just want a little bit of a light background. We don't want much. All right, so let's get those last two done here. Almost went directly to it. And yes, you probably could try to pick up some ink just from here, but I don't know how even that would be. Doesn't do a bad job. So there we go. That's it for the fresh freesia. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to stamp with Highland Heather. And I'm going to get out, let's see, where is it? I rearranged my room again. It's like an everyday occurrence or every weekend occurrence. All right, here it is. Sorry, ooh, and I hit my microphone. Looks like we're still doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and from the September to mini catalog, I'm sorry, September to December mini catalog, and I can show you the inside now. How fun is that? So let's look. This is So Sincere. And let's see where So Sincere is. Page 47. It's by $1 Million Sales Achiever Sandy Hancock. So there's the inside of the catalog. It's been a while. I haven't been able to do this. But I love this vertical happy birthday. It's so fabulous. I love when we have vertical greetings. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to grab out that happy birthday stamp set. Let me grab out a long and skinny. I don't think this one's long enough. Yeah, that one's not long enough. So let me get out this one. We're going to lay that down. I'm going to take my labeling tape though, and I'm going to cover up the birthday because I just want to get happy. I'm always getting happy, but I just want to block off, so I'm just going to ink up the word happy. Now, even if you didn't get anything on there, take this off. And we're going to stamp on this one. I'm going to go on the side so I can kind of see, because I want to kind of center it. So let's take that tape again. Cover up the word birthday. Take the tape off. center it, stamp down. Perfect. So there's my two happies. Now I'm going to clean this off. Let me grab my, gosh, and see, I put the microphone over here by this stuff. So I'm really hoping it's not a loud noise. All right, make sure that that happy is cleaned off, and it is. Now we're going to go to the opposite. We're going to cover up the happy, and we're going to do birthday. Again, I like turning it to the side so I can get it lined up. Oh, I didn't take the tape off. I got lucky there, guys. You got to take that tape off, because if you get any ink on there, that's going to transfer to your stamp area. So remember to take that piece off. So sorry about that. So let's go ahead, center it. And now, let me put that on my stamp cut and emboss machine. Now we're going to do the whole saying. We're going to take this long one. I think it just barely fits. See how that just barely fits. And I'd like to say I planned it that way, but you know what? It was just a happy accident. Did Bob Ross? He didn't say happy accidents. He said happy little trees. Did he say happy accidents? I don't remember. All right. So we can go ahead now. And if you wanted to run this through an embossing folder, you could. Let me go ahead and grab out my mini. Let me move these up to the top for just a second. Let's grab out the mini. Ooh, sorry, very loud. I'm going to try again, just using that plate 3 instead of the plate 1. Let's grab out, I have the, oh, this is a 3. Because it's a 3D splatter. So you do have to use this one. See, use with, oh, that's with standard. All right. Let me grab out. Here's the one to use with 3D embossing. All right. So let's go ahead. And as you can see, it says just to use your platform 1 and platform 4. So let's go ahead, let's put down platform 1. Oops, about threw that right at the camera. Lay these in there. Oops, I just knocked my cord. All right, let's go ahead. Always put binding edge first. Let me, silly cord. And let's go through. All right. Let's move this over back to my side desk table. So now we have all of these stack electricities, making them stick together just a little bit. All right. So now we have all of these, and we've run them through. I don't know if you can tell. Just a little bit of an embossing texture on there. If you wanted to, you could take a blending brush or a finger dauber and just highlight that, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is. All right, so let's come back with this. Make sure I'm opening it the right way. Get out my green glue. I know, I've gone crazy with the green glue lately. I did get my refills for my Stampin' Seal. It's on low inventory again, I believe, but I got some in. But in the meantime, I had used my green glue, and I kind of have a little bit of a affinity for it now. I'm not going to say it's going to replace everything, but I kind of like it. All right, I'm just going to lay this here for now. I'm not going to glue this one down yet because I'm going to glue these on first. So what I'm going to do, and you always remember, after you've run it through an embossing folder, you should use either green glue or your tear and tape, just as. All right, so that's in the middle. I should probably have it on that quite yet. And yes, I should have my silicone mat down. I'll grab it just in case. All right, so then I want to go this way just a little bit, get that little happy. I don't think I got any glue on that. Okay. Again, we're kind of lining that up. I'm just eyeballing it. You could measure it out if you want to. All right, and there you are. Make sure I get it the right way. Go ahead and take this, add your green glue to the back. Again, centering that. Now you could pop this up if you wanted to, using your dimensionals. You could always do that. It would work fabulously. All right, now let's grab out, I can't decide if I want to use, these again are from the mini catalog, the September to December. I think I want to use the iridescent adhesive back discs versus the, what are these, blooming pearls. I do like the blooming pearls. They have a lot of good color in them, but I think I'm liking this look better versus this, because this is a little too off. It brings in a little bit of the green, but not quite. So I think I'll use the discs. But you know, I have lots of embellishments. There's a lot that we could also use from the annual catalog, which is in this thing. So there's, you know, a lot we could use from here, like those. Oh, these might be nice from the annual catalog. These are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. I probably have one open already. This one's not cut, but you know what? Why not have 2 cut? Because the thing is, it's kind of like your DSP. They always say start cutting up your DSP so you actually use it and don't save it. Open up your embellishments so you use them and don't try to save them. All right. Maybe I will go crazy and I will combine the two. Let's see. So let's go ahead. We'll grab one of these and put there. One of these, put there. So there's my 3, because I like doing things in 3s. But if we're going to use this, I would probably only use 2. Because then that overall gives us a 5. And I know, it probably is going to drive you crazy that they're off center. You're thinking I should put another one there. I'm not going to. That would be 2 sets of 3, which would be 6. Even number. I like doing things odd numbers. And they always said in scrapbooking that groupings of 3 is more pleasing to the eye. So, you know what, I'll just put that back in its sleeve later. All right, so there you are, guys. And again, you could always, if you wanted to add visual interest, you could always run this layer through an embossing folder. But just a very simple card using your strips. All right, so let's go ahead and grab out the other examples I did. This one I used the autumn fall. It's not called autumn fall. Let me grab out, where's my mini again? All About Autumn, I think is what it's called. Where is it? Up here. All About Autumn. Fabulous designer paper. Love it. It is a specialty paper because on the back you have these copper, gold, metallic look. So here's the strips, and I did them in descending order there. Added a few of those, trying to grab it out here with my left hand. The adhesive back speckled dots. That's also from the September to December mini catalog. So there's that one. Where did I set my other cards down at? All right. This is crazy. I just had them here, guys. Oh, let me see. I do have more cards, guys. I swear to goodness. Oh, here they are. Right here. Duh. If it was a snake, I would be dead. All right. Here's this. And I got off in my lining. I laid these all up and stamped them. And like I said, I got my inches off. I think this is the one where I didn't do 3/4 of an inch. No, these I did at an inch. So you would want to do spacing better. You would want this to be very thin, all three, kind of like this one here. See how that one's very thin? That's where I got off. So I just did that, did it flush to the left. Here is from Waves of Inspiration. There's those pearl dots that I used. Again, I did that same formation. I like this one I did flat, and this one I did flat. This one I did floating. And then here I did different sizes. So you could go, you could go long, medium, small too. But this one I stamped it all together like before. But I didn't stamp anything on that last panel. And then I popped up that little cutout of the, is that a seagull, heron? I don't know. So there you are, guys. There's your examples for this week's. Now, I'm thinking of doing, I'm still going to be doing the Watch It Wednesday, Finish It Friday. But I also think that I'm going to start to offer a 6-pack that I will cut out the components of the card. I can't stamp. I can die cut for you, and I can give you all the pieces, but I can't stamp on it. I can't send stamped images to you. So let me know if you're interested. I'm thinking a 6-pack would be $10. That would include shipping to you, mailing to you, but it would include all the elements of the card. So you would get 6 base cards, 6 layers, 6 widths, and then the strips. So let me know if you have any interest in that. Either contact me, leave me a comment on this video, or you can always email me. You would take this off, it's Roxy for stamps at sbcglobal.net. That's my direct email. So it's the Roxy for stamps at sbcglobal.net. So I'm thinking of offering that for those of you that actually like the way the cards look, but don't good English, Roxy, but don't have possibly all of the components. So like for this one, you would get 2 of this, you would get 2 of the designer paper cut out, and then you get 1 each of these. So that would be your 6. All right, let me know what you think about that. Give me a thumbs up, share my video with your friends, hit the bell to subscribe if you haven't already, set up those reminders, subscribe, remind, share, thumbs up, but most of all, have a great Friday. Thanks, guys. we'll see you later this weekend for some for one of my new sets that I have in the mini catalog, and we'll explore that. Otherwise, we'll be back here next week for Watch It Wednesday, Finish It Friday, episode 53. Wow, I'm just rambling. So I'm going to go. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.